decide to do. It's T1naBa1ley. Some planets and stars are out today. Let's see if I can get a camera. A camera. Let me see. Yeah, there is one right there. And then there's another way over there. Let's see. Yep, I got it. It's right there. Yep, I sure do. I got it. One right there. Oh, is it two right there? Look like I just went by two. One over there and one over there. Here. Yay! I got him on camera. Thank you kindly. I think I did pass by one. Yep, I think it's one in the middle of those. Alright, that's the night sky at this time on this August Saturday. I don't know the date. Wait, let me think. Date is the 15th of the 2026. Okay, let me set my camera down. Um, I did share it. I think. Yeah, I think I shared it, Lord. I think I done shared it twice, but like in two different places. Um. So yeah, started that. Um. I wiped out. I spot cleaned my handmade that was made by, oh my goodness, what's her name? Minty? Minnie? Oh man, she sewed it. I think she used a machine on some of the parts, some of the parts. Um, so yeah, hand. What did I say? Spot cleaned. I spot her. Um, so I got it drying right now. I spot cleaned it the first time to see if I could spot clean it by hand because I wasn't using anything really astringent to clean it, so I didn't know it have an effect. So go all the way. So I went. I didn't really do a like specific. So yeah, so this is the second go round. I had dried it, let it dry, and wiped out the inside of the purse. I had dumped it earlier before I spot cleaned it, and yeah, it needed to be like wet wiped out. So I wet wiped it out, and this second time I wiped down the handles. So it's better. I'm thinking it's better. Um, in a while. Sufficient. Oh, okay. Right now I got it closed and kind of hang it up in front of the fan, but yeah, I meant to have it open so it could dry on the inside just in case it got a little like too wet. So in a few minutes I'm gonna go and open it up. Um is that a star or a moon? What is that? Or what is it? Or what? Or is that a lamp? Why it went away? It went away. What was that? Did I get it on camera? It went away. Um, see it right there behind those trees, behind those treetops. It's a slow moving plane. Is that a plane, y'all? Let me try and zoom. Where it went? Oh, there it is. Oh, oh, see it right there? It was blinking. Is it a star? Oh, it's gone. Let me try and zoom back out. I don't see it anymore. Okay. That. Oh, or what I said? A plane. Anywho, what else? So wow, we look at me being an astronomer, an astronomer in the night sky, an astronomer. Hmm. An astronomer. Okay, okay. So what else did I do? Oh yeah, I read my book. Um, this book that I'm reading, and it's called Blood at the Crossroads. It about had me about to cry. I was about to cry, y'all. I had to take deep breaths, Lord. I had to take some deep breaths. It had me about to cry again. And then, okay, so while I was doing that, I got my Killer Clowns from Outer Space crochet cardigan that I had made, and I was tying the ends, the color changing ends. I was tying them up because I hadn't tied them up and all the way. So not too long ago, I tied up the color changing ends on one sleeve, and now today I done tied up the color changing ends on the other sleeve. So yay! And I was doing that while I was reading my book, listening to it on audio, and sound like I hear firecrackers. And, I about couldn't do both at the same time, but I did it. I made it happen. It was at a part of the book. It was touching. It was moving. So yeah, I had to take a little break. Had my hand on my behind them ends and tied them all up. Uh-oh. Y'all heard me. I looked and I had the phone turned the wrong way. So listen to the book. I tried to um up the speed on it. I'm listening to it at like 1.125 and it says it's regular speed. So I tried to up the speed, but I said 1.125. Yeah. So I upped the speed to like 1.25. For me, I be trying, but I be wanting to hear what the I be wanting to hear what I've had to rewind and rewind a couple of times with it on 1.25 to hear what like a specific word was. I couldn't understand it when it was on 1.25. So I took it back down to 1.125. I was like, that's just gonna have that's sufficient. That's all right. So yeah, the book is so good. It's so in detail. The scenes are so in detail. I'm so wrote it as detailed as he did. Like I said yesterday, this it was supposed to be a film. Well, it was I guess written as a film, but it didn't get picked up. So so the author made it into a book. And I'm so glad he took his time with the descriptions and the dialogue and the scenes that are taking place in this book. Um, I really am appreciating it. The characters and what they are sharing, and I like the decisions that are being made. As far as like moral wise, I'm like, okay, yay. Um, whoa, what was? Oh, I guess that was the big, the big firecracker. Like, mm. So I think I'm doing my top right. It's one of those like back and forth tops. like individual cups, where you started with the chain and then you go around the chain from the front to the other side, and then like okay, so you make like an arch type of cup. I think I'm doing that right. I had fraught it a few times. I had to change my hook size. I changed my hook size a few times. The pattern calls for a 5. I'm using a 7. There go a plane right there. I changed mine to a 7. Um, um, I got the white Burnett yarn untangled. I don't have the pink one untangled all the way yet. I started crocheting before I untangled the pink one. The pink one is the last one I had to untangle. So I figured I'd come outside, get some fresh air, drink a cup of water, and live stream. And I'm almost out of water. Um, yeah, I just completed my water. I did have a little bit of off, so I sprayed some of that with a little bit I had and sprayed some of that on so I could sit out here without the mosquitoes giving me a kiss and a hug. They still tried to kiss and hug me. I heard that the vanilla extract, vanilla, yeah, vanilla extract, but I think it gotta be real. I don't think it can be fake. I don't think it can be fake. It has to be real vanilla extract because the the people that I see making it, they they say real. They say use the real vanilla extract, and that's supposed to deter them. You're supposed to be able to spray your body down with some real vanilla extract. Oh, I think they diluted, diluted. Did I say it right? Diluted, 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 or diluted. Anywho, I'm laughing because I want to say what I heard today. I was watching I was watching a watch along. Well, I was watching a movie or a watch along, and it was it, and with Tim Curry, and it was a couple of things about that movie that I wanted to. I'll go ahead and mention it now. So the first thing I'll mention it's not in order either. But um, because I just said that word. But yeah, Tim Reed when he talks when he's talking at the beginning, I think he's talking to the police about like something that had happened, a crime that had just happened, taking place, and he up there looking like a detective, and the policeman talking about some, yeah, you need to go home, librarian or something like that, or whatever he said. He said something about blah blah blah, and he called him a librarian, and I was like, librarian? I thought he was a detective the way he was standing there with that coat on, but I was like, okay then, go ahead, librarian. Yeah. Um, but the way he said terrible, oh my goodness. I was like, yes, you better say that word. Oh my goodness. I rewound it a few times to hear him say that word. I said, well, how you said that? He said something terrible is happening in Derek. I was like, you better say that word. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that word like he say that word. He said terrible. Something something terrible. Oh my goodness. I like how he said that word. Um that and when when Tim Curry as it when he opens up his mouth, I think the first time when he opens up his mouth, I I was like, dang. I was like, how they got his tongue so red? How they did that? I wanted to pause the movie and look inside his mouth. I wanted to look inside his mouth. Cause I'm like, dang, how they did that? Like, is that his real tongue? I was like, I don't know. I don't know what they. I wouldn't mind like knowing how um they created that mouth scene, like um that behind the scenes of that creation. Like, okay, so like the first time, no, the second time when he opened his mouth, that looked like it could have been his real tongue. But that first time, I don't know. I was like, ah, is that a prosthetic? It was so red. But I didn't pause it. I didn't pause it. I wanted to though. I ain't pause it. I was like, I want to look inside his mouth and look and see how they did that. But I didn't pause it. I just said it and laughed and kept it going. The only thing I rewound was Tim Reeves saying terrible. Terrible. I'm like, yes, say that word like that. Then I kind of got flustered because Tim Reed's character makes it. He survives. And every time talking about something, somebody always talking about something. Well, okay. So, okay, how do I say this without generalizing everything? A lot of people have said, "Oh, black people the first to die in a horror movie." Okay, a lot of people have said that, but I'm looking at this movie. I'm like, y'all ain't never seen this movie. There's plenty of horror movies where that is not the case, and it being one of them. I mean, even his character shows up last in the group. But anywho, maybe they hadn't seen it. Maybe all of the movies they've seen, that's been the case, and they just haven't seen um, the movies where that is far from the truth. That is false accusation. But it be characters thriving and surviving in horror movies. And a couple of them that I'm thinking about, wait, no, that I was about to say, yeah, I can see that is a Stephen King from a Stephen King novel. From Stephen King, it's two of them are Steve. Okay, so it and then People Under the Stairs. That's a Stephen King novel, I think. Do I need to move? It's a car with its lights in my face. Keep it out my face, Lord. I don't know what they turned the lights off. They pulled in, had the lights on, turned the lights off, turned the lights back on. Anywho, let me mind my business. The children movie, and they just from perhaps the movies that they have seen, that's been the outcome for the movies that they have seen. I guess that's what their perspective is. That's what they perceived. So I guess from their perspective, that's what it is. That's what it is for them and their perspective, their experience. Okay, guess I'll go in. I'm finished with my water. I did come out here early, so this might be like the early hustle and bustle. I did come this about. I don't think I came out here this early yesterday, did I? I don't think so. Maybe. No. Oh no, it was later. So maybe that's what it is. I came out here early, so I'm seeing a bit of the traffic that's going on around this town that I don't see when I come out here later. Mm, okay. Is that all? I think so. think so. I don't know what time it is. Hold on. I can't see how many minutes it's been. It's been. Was it something else I wanted to say? Of course it was. Of course. Um, I was thinking of something. I think it was somebody had showed a cafe of um what's it called? Hogwarts? A Harry Potter cafe, coffee spot. And it had like the different sections of like the different groups that the customers can sit at. And it's amazing how they all go to the same school, but they like split up into different groups, and then they be like against each other, but they go to the same school. That bewilders me. Like that just I be like, huh? Like how y'all against each other, but y'all go to the same school? Like I don't get it. I don't get it. Like I be like, aren't y'all all in this together? Like, aren't y'all all on the same team? Like, y'all go to the same school. I know y'all in different groups, but y'all go to the same school. I don't get that. Ugh. But I was thinking, see, I like Worst Witch, and I was thinking it would be cool to have like a Worst Witch cafe. And I don't think they had so much as different teams in Worst Witch. I don't think so. I don't think they split themselves up into teams. Except for like when they was doing like relays and things like that. Like they would put themselves in groups to do their assignments and stuff. But for the most part, they was all on the same team, and they talked about teamwork and working together and stuff like that. And I like that. So when I was seeing the Harry Potter cafe thingy, I was thinking it would be cool to have a Worst Witch cafe and be able to say, "Well met." I love when they do that. Well met. I'm like, what my Worst Witch fans that like is worse? I guess Worst Witch is not as big as Harry Potter. I guess, but I was like, it would be cool if it was. I guess, given the history, I guess that's why it's not. I don't know exactly. But could be because Harry Potter a boy and Worst Witch is a girls' school. Anywho, I don't know. Those are just thoughts. I don't even know how to do the well met thing. I be, I don't. I have to look at it and see somebody do it. I have to look up an episode and see them do the well met thing. I didn't convey it to memory. I just I just enjoyed it when I would see them on in the when I was watching the show in the movie with what Tim Curry. Tim Curry, I love his song and his performance on Worst Witch, boy. Done this time called Halloween. Boy, oh my goodness. I watched that his performance almost I used to watch it almost every October. Like that was something I had to look up. Like, oh my goodness, I love it. And he got that tambourine. Oh my goodness, I was right with them swooning over him and enjoying the fact that he was gonna come to the school and visit the school. Especially when he started doing his performance, I I could understand what they was. I had got in on all the hubbub. Boy, I love his performance. He was perfect. He was. I love all the effects and the colors. I haven't watched it in a while. I don't think I looked it up last year. It was certain movies I used to look up during Halloween to like not well yeah October during October to like enjoy that. And if I did Summerween, I might have looked it up during Summerween, but I I hadn't done it in a while. But yeah, that movie, the Worst Witch movie with Tim Curry doing that performance. Oh, that was my favorite part, boy. Boy, he was getting down, boy. Ooh, I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I love it. I wish he could have stayed longer, as well as they Oh man, I'm glad he dropped by. He gone. They couldn't talk him into staying longer. He was out of there. He had his schedule. He had to make his rounds. Oh boy. He was like, my bad. I hope I was audible. I was looking and I done had the camera turned the wrong way. He was like the equivalent of Jack Skeleton when the witches were talking about Jack Skeleton and swooning over Jack Skeleton. He said it would be like the equivalent to how the witches felt about him. Oh, but yeah, I would look up that movie and watch that movie. They had some jamming performance. I liked the sisters the sister's performance as well. She had a performance where she was singing. Oh, and I love her costume, her attire that she had on. Oh my goodness, she had that pink and that black on. I think she had yellow on too. I love that she did that. Whoever created her outfit with that lace, I think she had lace on too. I was like, oh my goodness, they doing them big team them. They look so good. Whoever decorated their or created their outfits did excellent. Like I wouldn't mind having that. Like I wouldn't mind dressing up as Miss Cackle's sister because that outfit was beautiful. Her outfit is beautiful. I love them colors. all the colors in the movie. But yeah, I was thinking like, why this ain't a costume? But I was like, you know what? I probably would have to like create it myself if I really wanted to, um, like cosplay, or like yeah. Oh boy. There goes some breeze. It's not as cool as it was yesterday, but I figured I'd come out and get some fresh air anyway. I don't even know. I didn't check the temperature, so it could be my body temperature. But what's on next? Oh yeah, earlier than usual. I don't know why I keep thinking it'll be the same no matter how I come out, what time I come out. It was cooler because it was later at night. That's why it was cooler. I did make a halter top with this type of cup going back and forth, the arch cup. I, uh-oh, hold on now. I heard something. All right. Let me check the time. I just opened up my purse so that the inside could get dry. Who saw my latest um, short? Um, I showed one of the tops that I made, one of the crochet tops that I made. Um, I even shared the tutorial to it in the description box of the short. Um, Let me know. I'll share the other one as well. Um, Let me check the time. I didn't even check. Let's see. Oh, okay. Silliest thing you've you're scared of. Silly? Why would it be silly? Terms, Lord, terms. I think anything you're scared of might be silly. I don't know. Anywho, I'm just joshing. Um, might be silly to be scared of anything. Um, oh yeah, I did do 3 sets of weight dumbbell lifting thingies. um, uh, um, um, why my dumbbells feel heavier, Lord. Oh my goodness. I was gonna like, okay, so I am recovering, okay. That's probably why my dumbbells feel heavier than they actually are. I am recovering, I'm recouping, rejuvenating, and all that. Resting, relaxing, Lord. I mean, from my fingertips to the tip of my toe to my literal toenails. Oh my goodness. So um I did give it a go though. Cause I was thinking, I was like, how long do I take off? Like how long do I recuperate? Like do I do nothing during my recuperation? And then I'm like, Lord, I done seen what it done got me, like I done seen where like doing nothing done got me. So I was like, I guess I could do a little, I could do something. So I did 3 sets of what? I don't know, 10, 20, tens, I think, 10. But one time I counted through 20, something like that. Anywho, I did something. Yay! I did something, and I think it's better than doing nothing. I was like, I think if I can be consistent with doing something little instead of doing nothing to see what that do, see what that be about, because I see what doing nothing has done for me. So let me see what doing uh, a little bit more or a little bit like I don't know the reps I can do or in the sets. I did 3 sets of at least 10, something like that. So I think that was good. I think that was real good. I think that was better than doing nothing. I'm thinking it's better than doing nothing. I think. I think so. Uh, so give me some results of doing something. Cause I see the results of doing nothing. So I was like, let me see what the results of doing a little something can do. That way, I'm like probably, like contributing, like chipping off a little bit by a little bit at least, instead of trying to exercise, one day and trying to get it all chiseled in one workout, you know? And I heard that the little bits adds up. I need to remind myself that the little bit adds up. So yeah, it counts. Yay! The little bit adds up. What else? Cause the doing nothing sure do add up too. The doing nothing so added up. Okay, let me check the chat. Um, okay, so doing a little bit counts. Doing a little bit matters. Even during recouping and recovery. I mean, for me, this is a better day than yesterday for me, and it's what my body is feeling compared to yesterday, and even the day before, and even the day before, and even the day before, and even the blah, 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 blah. So just I feel like I could do something today. Yesterday, no. Today, I'm like, okay, let me see what I can do. And did what I could do. I didn't push it. I didn't push it. I might have could have went, but I just noticed that the weights was feeling heavy. I'm like, why the weights feel heavy, Lord? Oh my God, what is it? I mean, they felt a little heavier than they did before. So I was just like, I guess. I mean, I mean, has it been that long? I don't think so. I think it's been maybe, has it, has it, I don't know if it's been 2 weeks. Maybe. It might have been. It might have been. I thought I might have worked out a little bit that first week. What is this? The second? Oh no, this is going on the third week. I thought I might have worked out the first week. So maybe like 110. So I guess. It's been a while. It's been about. It's been about. Um, I guess I could. What it called? Estimate it to being like what 2 weeks, 3 weeks, close to 3 weeks, 2 weeks. 1 week will be the 7th, 2 weeks will be the 14th. Today is the 15th. Oh, okay, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause I just worked out today a little bit. Okay, okay, okay. But yeah, I did notice like okay, so my nutrition levels probably weren't as high as they were last month. So I'm like, like when I noticed that the weight seemed heavy, that is one of the first things I did think was like, nutrition levels aren't where they were. So that's probably playing a factor, of course. Like the so that's kind of why I felt like I didn't want to work out too, because it was like, dang, like, like, does it matter? Like, my nutrition levels aren't up. So it's like, well, should I let go of exercising because my nutrition levels aren't up? And then I was like, I mean, because I wouldn't, ugh, you gotta have them things. It's good to have them things, have that balance, like be working out and have your nutrition levels up. So that's why I was like, give up the workout because my nutrition levels aren't up. But then I was like, I mean, there's plenty of people that, work out anyway. And then I do hear like it is like a lot of people that say, what, well, two people in particular, um, I guess you could say I look up to. They say you can't work. What is how they say it? You can't work out a bad diet or something like that. You can't outwork a bad diet or something like that. So I was like, well, do I just not work out? Cause ugh, like, what do I do? What do I do? What, what do I do? So I was like, well, um, I do what I can do when I can do it. Like, Cause I know when when all of that is at my fingertips, I know I got the discipline. I see I got the discipline. I ain't gotta force me to eat healthy. I love eating healthy. You heard me? Like it's several nutritional options that will suffice and do your body good, and I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. And then exercising, I'm ready for that too. Like I like exercising. I like weightlifting. Now, what I what I be seeing, like people be going like past certain weightlifting amounts. I be like, oof, okay now. But they be getting the results. They be getting the results. That's how you get the results. They say how they say how that's how they do that deal. That's how they do that deal. So I'm like, okay. And I have seen results myself on my own body. With what I have done, it's been a while now, but I got, I got the discipline and the will, and I have, um, been like right there, like seeing results. The beginnings, I should say, the beginnings of the results. I was there. Um, so I know I can do it. I've seen I can do it. I'm ready. I, yeah, I'm ready. I'm not hesitate. I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready. I will eat right, eat all the beneficial foods, highly beneficial foods, because see that's what it is too. Eating what do you call it? Inflammation foods. Inflammation, there it is. Inflammation foods. That be the kicker. That's that right there is in situations and cortisol and all that stuff. All that play a factor in uh, physique and such. So I did think about all of that. I saw a post talking about books that um, were dark and had you laughing out loud in public. Um, and the person was mentioning the books that had them laughing out loud in public, with the books being dark. And they asked, what books what books are those? What book what are those books for you? And so in the comments I said what that book was for me. And I'm so glad I had a space to put that and share that because I, I that's how I felt about it. That's how I felt about reading the book. So I'm glad I was able to put that there. I'm like, this is a great space for this, uh, for me to answer with my answer. Like, this is perfect. Like, I'm so glad for this space right here. So I shared what book that was for me, and somebody, um, somebody liked my comment and shared. They replied to my comment, and they um, shared that they were laughing as well, and they thought that it was the funniest. Um, they said something else too. The funniest something something in their opinion, and I was like, that is so excellent. That in that space, um, I could connect with other readers that shared a similar experience with what I experienced with the reading the book. That is so excellent, and I like that I have connected with different readers because that gives me a wide range of other readers, um, to have that connection, or to experience that connection, the different like groups that I'm in. And that's why I did that. That's why I joined more than one book club, so that I can have that experience of reading different genres. Each book club that I've joined reads different, uh, each book club reads different genres from each other. So, and I did that on purpose so that I could read different genres of books, and not just one genre, not just have like just one opinion of something or one feeling of something. So, yay! Um, it, And it's fun. It's so fun, especially when you get to share similar ex reading experiences. I like that feeling. I mean, we had, and I take it back to uh, Fourth Wing because that was a big one for me. That was a beautiful experience. Reading Fourth Ring in a book club. Also, another good experience was reading The Children of Blood and Bones. That was an excellent book club reading experience as well. Like, we all were enjoying ourselves, we were enjoying the book, we were enjoying the camaraderie, the laughter together, uh, it's I guess, yeah, the exploration together. It was another book that was similar to that too, and that was we had a shared experience. It wasn't like on the whimsical side, but we all shared chuckles. We shared chuckles. We kind of shared like similar thoughts. Like it was we were reading it was a horror book we were reading. So we were kind of giving chuckles like hee hee like that was a cool experience too. Um I talk I, Anywho, yeah, that was a cool experience. So yeah, if you guys are in one book club and that's doing it for you, cool. That's excellent. Great. Um, Me, I'm in a bunch of different ones, but I just say that to say that I'm not even reading a book club book at the moment. I'm just promoting being in a book club, but being amongst other readers have like really expanded my uh, experience with reading a book and allowing me to share my experience because I'm not even in his book club. I don't even know if he has a book club. I just saw a post. So, yeah, just being amongst other readers who are sharing their reading experience through posts and things. And then we are all commenting and giving our recommendation and experiences, sharing our experiences. That is so cool. Somebody else, they was like, yeah, that book, that. And I was like, I just smiled. I just smiled because I'm like, a little bit of me was like, yes, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one that laughed at this book because I had a grand old time. And so what if I am the only one? You know, I had a grand old time. I had that book. I was laughing. And that's what they said they did too. They was laughing so hard. And I wanted to talk more about it, but I ain't want to give nothing away in the comments. I wanted to say a specific word, and I wanted to mention the themes of the chapters. Like I wanted to ask them if they noticed the themes of the chapters, whether they did or didn't. Boy, it sounded like we had a grand old time reading that book, boy. Um, But yeah, when it was scary, it was scary. Um, and I wanted to know if they. I don't know how to. Maybe I need to DM them and ask them um, how they felt about the things in the book because yeah, I wanted to know more, expound upon it just a bit more, just a tad bit more, and just chit chat with my fellow reader, my fellow reader people, see what their experience was because at the end of the book, I dang near had my mouth wide open, like, and I sat there quietly for a while after the book was over with my eyes wide and just kind of like I just sat there for a few minutes and then I kind of started slow clapping at the end of the book after I sat there like I don't know if you want to say astonished or shocked after I closed my mouth and I just sat there. I really enjoyed it. I really squeezed the juice on that book. Like to I didn't rush while the when the book was over. I sat there for it as long as I needed to and enjoyed the moment. And even when the book was over, I sat there and just basked in it. And then I finally like started slow clapping. Like yeah, like I just started slow clapping, but yeah. So after I had thought about it, I was like, what? Ooh. I didn't time my workout today. I just did the reps. I didn't I didn't utilize my time, what it called? Yeah, my timer thingy. I just did the reps. I didn't even do anything so I could post on the thingy about my workout. I just did my reps. I was like, all right. So I'm watching somebody like do like a 7-day challenge of like reading 7 books, and they doing good. I think they're on day 5, and they done read a book every day. They got like a time allotted, like that they give themselves to read the book. They doing good. They doing real good. So I'm I'm thinking about uh, seeing how much I can do. Now with this book, I have been um, taking my time. Um, I think if I wanted to though, and okay, so utilizing like the techniques that she's doing, like looking at her and putting, I think if I think when I put forth the tips that she's doing, the techniques that she's doing, I think I can get it done. Like, uh, at, within a week. I think I can read a book in a week. I know I can read a book in a week. I just have to, I just have to want to do it. I know I can do it. I've done it. I've done it before. I just was I've just been taking my time with reading and being all right with just reading. Um, I don't know, not just just reading, whether it's a book a month or or just finish it when I finish it. I've just really been taking my time. I really I hadn't really been pushing like to read um faster, I guess you could say, or more. I kind of did just a little bit, kind of sort of to read a little more, like yeah, read a little more. But yeah, that's not really my goal to read faster. I do like seeing I do like seeing other people share when they do it, when they do share that they read faster, and I just be thinking about it. I just be thinking about it. I just be thinking about it. I'm glad I'm reading like faster. I'm glad I'm reading and like um like if like it's been a couple of months where I didn't even finish a book. Um, it's been several months that I didn't finish a book. Yeah, I didn't push it. Like I'm not pushing it for this year. I didn't push it this year. Um, I do see a difference in my reading than last year. Like last year, I did talk about how I would set like a timer of 10 minutes and read like 10 minutes a day at least. So yeah, that was getting me on the reading. And that is that is astonishing because even reading 10 minutes a day last year, I read more books than I have this year. That isn't that a conundrum? Like, but this year I didn't read every day for 10 minutes. Um, but sometimes during my reading sessions, I've read like an hour or 3 hours. Was like my one of my big reading sessions. Um, but yeah, I didn't read as many books this year yet. So what? What's up with that? I guess consistency is key. Anywho, enjoy the reading, no matter how you reading or the techniques and such. Have fun. That's what I'm doing, having fun reading. I have been thinking about reading a book, at least a book a month. Um, and I've been, like I said, thinking about trying this, attempting this book a week. Um, if I finish this book that I'm reading by between now and tomorrow, that'll been a week. So that I would have had I would that would yeah. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I'm gonna do it though. I got between now and tomorrow to finish this book for it to count as a book read in a week. And another, I guess you could say, tip or technique with the readers that are like finishing books in a day and books in a week. They have shared that they don't have other medias that they give their attention to. So the majority of their attention goes to reading. So that's one reason why they say they can read more, is because their attention is focused more on reading. So I have noticed that as well. When my attention was more on fewer medias, I did read more. Yeah, it seemed like it, yeah. Versus paying attention to other medias. Because I will stop reading and parlay on medias. So I noticed that. Yeah. So in that sense, kind of like my reading has kind of taken a back seat because I was giving other medias more attention. So yeah, I can switch that up and give my reading more attention. Um, I'm not quite halfway through the book, so yeah, I'm almost halfway through the book. Almost. I could give it a good go. I could give it a good go and probably finish this book tomorrow. It's only a day away. Yeah. And say, yay, I read a book in 1 week. um, and then start another book. Now, what I have been doing this year, I have been reading books back to back. Like, I have been starting books more than I did last year. Like, soon as I finish a book this year, I start another one. That's what I've been doing this year. That's how my, yeah, that's what I've been doing this year. Like, I don't wait another day. I don't let another day go by before I read another book. Like, I will start it. Like, because I was thinking about it. I was like, oh, should I wait till tomorrow to start this next book? And then I'll, boom, read it on the same day that I finished the previous book. So I have been noticing that, and I have been enjoying that. I've been enjoying doing that. So I better go on and skedaddle. I better go on and get my reading on. Let me see. Oh, well, see what? Okay. Let's, yeah, 15 more minutes perhaps, or no. I'm gonna go read or not or other medias or whatever. Oh my goodness. Cause I don't know if I want to read this book at night. I don't know. I don't know. Ugh. I like okay, so certain books I'll read at night, and certain books I'll read in the daytime. Like that part too. Like that. Oh, that. Like it all plays a factor. Like what, what, how, and what, and the time of day. I don't know if I want to read this at night before I close my eyes. Okay, because one time, okay, so the other day, why is my stylus stuck? My stylus stuck in my phone. Anywho, I don't know, because I went to push my stylus and then it like pushed up inside the phone and now it's not popping out. Um, why ain't my stylus popping out my phone? It's like getting pushed up inside of my phone even further. Okay. Um, what was I saying? Um, okay, so the sometime earlier this week, I was listening to my book like in the daytime, and I listened to it for about it was a long reading session. Now that was in the daytime. I don't know about nighttime because I have mentioned before, like if I like kind of be going to sleep on it, and then I don't use the feature, the sleep feature. There's a sleep feature where you can. I don't know if all reading apparatuses have this functionality where you can press the sleep feature for like a certain amount of minutes, and it'll turn off your audiobook after a certain amount of minutes. Like you can set it to like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and it'll turn off. So like if you fall, if you go to sleep on the book won't keep going while you're sleeping. So maybe that is a function I could look into and utilize because I hadn't really utilized it in a while. It's been a while since I utilized that feature. For the most part, I be trying to stay up and listen to it, but yeah, I need to be getting my rest since I am resting and recouping and all that stuff. So yeah, I might not read the book tonight because, like I said, like some books I'll read at night, some books I will read in the daytime. Like, okay. So yeah, some books I'll read while I'm awake, and some books I will read while I'm going to sleep. And then it depends on if it's in the daytime or not, or night. So, yeah, I'm enjoying my customized reading. I am reading. Yay! I've been able to enjoy several books that people have recommended. Yay! That is lovely. Ten more minutes. 10 more minutes. Are there any questions? Has everyone thumbs up? What do I do? Yay, I did it. Whew, I did it. Whew. Let me see more. I did it. All right, let's go 5 times. Let's go. Bam. Oh, okay. It kept rolling. I think I clicked it at 5 times. It kept rolling. I didn't click it at before it got to 5, look like, so it could keep rolling to 5.